Harris plans to sit down with Oprah today for a virtual conversation, but she's got a tough act to follow after Donald Trump joined the king of late night, Greg Gutfeld, and went right after the media. Watch.
The media is extremely dishonest, extremely corrupt, actually. Look at the debate. I walked off. I said, that's debate. You know, they said I'm the GOAT in debates because I had a lot of debates and I became president. And the GOAT means greatest of all time. And I walked off that stage and I thought I had the best debate. And I was very unfairly treated by the anchor. I'm not fans of those guys anymore.
Caroline Downey is a staff writer for the National Review and visiting fellow at the Independent Women's Forum. She joins me now. Caroline, my friend, great to have you here. How great a forum is a late-night show like Gutfeld for Donald Trump to show off his lighter, funnier side?
It's perfect. It's perfect. This is where he thrives. Is there any doubt at all that Kamala could not survive in a reverent setting like this, where you not only have to make jokes, but take jokes? You have to be able to absorb a little bit of, funny heat. It's not necessarily going to be this polished, very scripted, venue. And so I think Trump really proved that he can go in these alternative media, ecosystems in a way that Kamala can't. It has to be, very coordinated, very curated, like sitting down with Oprah or other celebrities, where it's essentially a puff piece in video form.
So you really pose the question, how would Kamala do in a format like this? Her latest word salad might give somewhat of an indication. Take a look.
I grew up understanding the children of the community are the children of the community. And we should all have a vested interest in ensuring that children can grow up with the resources that they need to achieve their God-given potential.
Putting aside the substance of what she said there for the moment, this leftist view that the children are not yours as parents, they're the children of the Democrats, which is concerning in its own right. The fact that she cannot form sentences without repeating herself over and over again, the fact that she couldn't do a Gutfeld, shouldn't we question her viability to be commander-in-chief if she can't complete that very simple but necessary task?
Yes, she starts stringing words together and she's searching for a point. She's searching for a conclusion. And eventually she gets around to it, but you have to sit through an exhausting, like you said, word salad on the way there. And I think, no doubt, Trump, he said he's the best at debates. And what he means by that is extemporaneous speaking in response to hostile adversarial questions. She can't do that. It has to be a very protected environment, right, where she's not being, fed questions, but she's basically delivering rehearsed remarks. If she's asked something that she did not prepare for, good luck. and she proved that in the direct aftermath of the debate. Every single remark she gave in any kind of talk show setting or whatever it was very it was incoherent, right? It didn't have a lot to say.
Quickly on this last question, how scripted do you think tonight will be with Oprah?
I think what they're trying to do with Oprah is basically resurrect Obama-mania of 2012. I think Oprah stumped for Obama, and she's going to do the exact same thing with Kamala Harris. There's just one problem. Kamala Harris is not Obama. She lacks his talent. She lacks his speaking ability to be in unscripted settings. Right. And I mean, now they're trying to bring this hope and change cliche back, but instead of yes, we can, it's we're not going back. I do think the American people aren't falling for that. Right. And yes, like I said, Obama was this natural, formidable force, whether you disagree with his politics or not. Kamala is not.
It does raise the question, though, how much weight, no pun intended, does Oprah carry like she did in 2008? I don't think it's the same. Caroline Downey, thanks so much.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.